I was broke, pocket full of lead. Now I'm on the bricks, getting paid like no other dog. Now I'm stacking chips.
Classic car owners, make your headlights over twice as bright with Holley Retro Bright LED headlights. A plug-in replacement for those dim halogen seal beams, Retro Bright maintains that classic look and lasts 6 times longer. Stay safe and click the link below to learn more. The #1 EFI conversion just got better. With 14 new features, all new electronics, and a complete ecosystem with display options, fuel systems, even transmission control, you can't go wrong with Sniper 2 EFI. To learn more about converting your engine to EFI, visit us at holley.com.
Redesigned from the ground up, MSD's Ultra 6A boasts a significant size reduction, making it 60% smaller, 50% lighter, and 35% more efficient. Find out about MSD's latest products at holley.com.
I was broke, pocket full of lead. Now I'm on the bricks, getting paid like no other dog. Now I'm stacking chips.
Classic car owners, make your headlights over twice as bright with Holley Retro Bright LED headlights. A plug-in replacement for those dim halogen sealed beams, Retro Bright maintains that classic look and lasts 6 times longer. Stay safe and click the link below to learn more. The #1 EFI conversion just got better. With 14 new features, all new electronics, and a complete ecosystem with display options, fuel systems, even transmission control, you can't go wrong with Sniper 2 EFI. To learn more about converting your engine to EFI, visit us at holley.com.
Welcome, Holley Drift fans, and we are about to start our final portion of the competition. The top 16 is about to start. Can I hear a hell yeah? Can I hear a hell yeah? That's what I'm talking about. We are excited to be here. It's been an awesome weekend. I couldn't be more thrilled to just be here to watch all these battles. We've seen cars go into the wall. We've seen engines blown. I mean, we've seen everything. We saw a wheel fall off last night off of a car. It's been absolutely exciting, and we are so stoked that everybody is making their way over to the grandstands. And, of course, we are listening to Chad talk over me. Chad, be quiet. We are super excited to have everybody here. Those of you guys that are watching on live stream, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please like, share, subscribe. If you want to watch the live stream while you're here at the track, you can go to the LS Fest Facebook page. I'm gonna let him talk because he's louder than I am. All right, well, he's just going to have to wait because here we go. We got our parade lap underway, and I'm just going to go through and start telling you who the drivers are. From Austin, Texas, in that red Sparky-built Nissan 240SX is Josh McGuire. From Fort Myers, Florida, in that green Drift HQ Nissan 240SX is Savio Silva. Next up, from Villanova, Pennsylvania, in the red MA Motorsports Nissan 240SX, that's Brian Hopp. Then we have from Friendsville, Tennessee, in RTS BMW E46, Connor O'Sully. Then from Paducah, Kentucky, in that Cadillac XLR, Jonathan Hurst. Next up, from Bixby, Oklahoma, in the Deechworks BMW E36, Jack Davis. Then from Thomaston, Georgia, in the red, black, and gray Nissan 240SX, Ethan Parnell. From Salem, Ohio, in that Lingenfelter Chevy Corvette, Dirk Stratton. From Connecticut, in the red BMW E36, Grant Anderson. From Bethalto, Illinois, in that white Fuel Lab Nissan 240SX, Derek Madison. From Nashville, Tennessee, in the Harbor Freight Nissan 370Z, Hooman Rahimi. Then from Jacksonville, Florida, in the ISR Performance 350Z, Ryan Acevedo. Next up, from Houston, Texas, in the Renspec Chevy Corvette, Kevin Gorke. Then from Cleburne, Texas, in a yellow and red Fortune Auto Nissan 240SX, we have Jake the Ripper Wise. Then we have from Knoxville, Tennessee, in that white and green BMW E36, Tyler Berry. And last but not least, from Concord, North Carolina, in the O'Sully Racing 240SX, our returning champion, Jonathan Nerren. Guys, give these drivers a hand. We're going to get right into the action. And really what the story is here today, as you saw the last driver in the parade lap, in the 16th spot, Jonathan Nerren, driving Connor O'Sully's backup vehicle. So can Jonathan Nerren make it a three-peat? 3 championships in a row here at Holley LS Fest in Bowling Green in a borrowed car. Some of the things that we want to make sure that you guys know, and you feel free when we start calling for the judges to come up with a decision. You may want one more time. I may call for one driver, the other driver. The most important thing is that the audience, you guys, are going to make or break this event. Please feel free to hoot, holler, yell, scream. Even if you don't like to call, I don't care what it is, be as active as you can and just bring the energy. These drivers can feel it. Make sure you guys are taking pictures, tagging the drivers in any photos, and just we are so happy to be here. Hopefully we're creating some new drift fans. How many drift fans do I have in the audience right now? I think we got more than that. How many drift fans do we have in the audience? All right, that's what I'm talking about. I am excited to be here. This is the biggest and baddest LS Fest East Drift Challenge ever in history, and we are in history in the making here. Thank you guys so much. We're going to get these battles going ASAP. We got the parade lap going, and we can just see, as you guys on the live stream audience just see the packed stands. You guys it's a great crowd. I mean, there is just standing room only, as we can see all you guys. You guys are on the live stream in the stands. Wave your hands. Everybody can see you. There you go. Say hello. That's right. All right. See, that's what you guys are showing what the live stream audience is missing. But hey, at least they're here with us. Again, if you want to watch the live stream, if you have a friend that wants to watch the live stream, like, share, subscribe, LS Fest Facebook page, or Drift Sessions on YouTube. Either one of those would be absolutely amazing. Like, share, subscribe, support the sport, right? Because we can't do this without you. And the bigger the crowd, the more the fans, the more drivers. And we can't wait to have more drivers out here. Maybe you're a potential driver that wants to come out here in the future. Make sure you go check out some of these drivers in the pits. They're full of wealth of information. They can help you get a program started, at least give you some advice on how to drive. Some of the drivers are telling you it's great to start on the sim rig. A lot of these drivers did get their start on the sim rig. I see drifters as young as, I think, 14 years old, maybe even a little younger. Actually, yeah, I think over across seas, 13 years older. And I've seen a gentleman, he started drifting when he was 62, and he's, I think, 64, 65, so he's drifting for 3 or 4 years. Loves the sport, so as long as you can push that clutch pedal in, you can drift. So here we go. Going into the burnout box, first up is Josh McGuire. Josh McGuire, he's definitely been on fire all weekend, coming to us from Austin, Texas. In a 1998 Nissan 240SX, he's here to party. I mean, he has been shredding tires all day, sponsored by Vengeance Clutch, Yellow Speed Coilovers, Kansei Wheels, Vortex Superchargers, and Grip Royal. He's going to be on Accelera tires, trying to throw down run after run. Some of these drivers, they'll go through a brand new set of tires every 2 runs. So it definitely takes, it pays to play. This game, you definitely need to have the money to be able to support your vehicle, your program, all your crew. So it's definitely going to be exciting to see how these 2 drivers make their way through competition. So will it be Josh McGuire or will it be Savio Silva? Savio Silva in that green Drift HQ Nissan 240SX with about 590 horsepower compared to Josh McGuire's 800 horsepower. It seems to be a fairly even match. Savio Silva using a Zick Nova tire. And, of course, as you saw in the live stream, Josh McGuire running Acceleras. So as the drivers are getting ready to pull up to the line, Savio's warming up his tires. And as starts, hey, you guys know how to do a drum roll with your feet? Can we get a drum roll, please? A drum roll, please. Stomp them feet as we get ready to start the top 16. Let's go. Get ready to send it, and we are about to start our top 16. Josh McGuire, Savio Silva in a chase position. Josh McGuire pulling away from Savio down the street. Oh, no. Looks like Savio, he's able to maintain control. But look at Josh McGuire just laying down a smoke show. He's got that pedal through the floorboard. Savio starting to dive in for the attack as both drivers make their way through the second outer zone. Josh and McGuire looking really dialed. Savio trying to dive in for the attack as they navigate through all that smoke. Give it up for our first battle, Josh McGuire and Savio Silva. Excellent job, excellent job. What a way to start the top 16. As I mentioned before, I am super excited now to start. Some adrenaline's pumping. I'm sure you guys are excited as well. This is what we've been waiting for. Savio Silva will head back to line. He will lead. If you're not familiar with drifting and how it's judged, you have two runs. You're going to have one driver lead, typically the highest of the two qualifiers. Looking across the track, the driver that's in the far lane, opposite of the grandstands, that is the lead lane. The lane closer to us, where you see the Josh McGuire Sparky-Built Nissan 240, that's always been chasing. So if you're not sure who's the lead to follow, that should aid you guys in deciphering the logic to this drifting madness that we have before us. All right, here we go. Savio out front in the lead position. Josh McGuire taking the chase. Josh McGuire much closer in the chase position down the straight as Savio initiates through that first outside zone. Tapping the brake there to try to get his car back on track. Great job. Savio doing an awesome job. Completely filling out that first outside zone. Josh McGuire kind of falling back a little bit through that transition. Starting to dive into the attack. It's kind of interesting here. I'm not sure exactly. Whoa, no! Wow, Savio Silva spinning out right before the final transition. And Josh McGuire able to navigate through the smoke, avoid collision, and complete his run. So now, we're going to pull the drivers up. The judges have to make the call. If you're watching the live stream, you can see Savio Silva in the replay tapping that ball on entry. Josh McGuire trying to step by step through the walls of the smoke. We have a decision. Josh McGuire gets the win. Josh McGuire gets the win, and he will be advancing on to the top 8. Our next battle is going to be Connor O'Sullivan in that lead lane. Once again, that's the lane furthest away from the grandstands. And he will be going up against Brian Hopp. Connor O'Sullivan from Friendsville, Tennessee. Brian Hopp from Villanova, Pennsylvania. Connor O'Sullivan is in that BMW E46, that RTS BMW E46. And as you can see, Brian Hopp, about 650 horsepower, and Connor O'Sullivan about 700 horsepower, so it's very evenly matched. Hopp is in that Nissan 240, that bright red Nissan 240SX. Right. Sounds like the judges are ready, and we are about to go underway. All right, moving right along. Connor O'Sullivan out front. Brian Hopp, kind of dropped back a little bit there, but Connor O'Sullivan was initiating right on the wall. But here we go, Hopp. Apply that pressure almost door to door. Connor O'Sullivan is laying down the hammer to try to increase that distance between the two. As Connor O'Sullivan makes his way through that second outer zone, look at Hopp almost on his back bumper. Both vehicles transitioning. Hopp trying to dive in for an attack. Oh my goodness, Connor O'Sullivan, Brian Hopp. What an amazing run. After watching on the live stream, you can see Connor O'Sullivan doing a great job on entry, really filling out that first outside zone. Hopp doing whatever he can, a little bit shallower on the angle in different spots of the course, trying to cut the track in certain areas to attempt to try to keep that close proximity and apply that pressure to the lead driver. That's one of the tactics that chase drivers utilize to try to apply pressure and impress the judges. As a chase driver, they have to allow the lead driver to transition and enter. So while they can't get close enough to put their tire right in that door, which is absolutely acceptable, actually it's encouraged, when the vehicle transitions, that chase driver must allow the lead driver to transition without incident. So if there is contact, the judges will assess who is at fault. But here we go, second half of the run. Hopp out front, Connor O'Sullivan in the chase position. Hopp doing a good job filling out that first outside zone. Connor O'Sullivan already on the attack as they make their way through that first outside zone. Transitioning across the infield. Whoa, look at Connor diving through the smoke. Hopp's in it to win it. I mean, he is going to ride or die, win, lose, or draw. I mean, he is down to have a good time. Even though Connor O'Sullivan's tapping him, give it up for these two drivers. Wow, that's heart right there. As we're watching that live stream, you can see Hopp, great job on the initiation. Connor really getting aggressive. It's almost like he got lost in the smoke there. Hooman just tapping Hopp. Right. laps. It's interesting to see as the judges are going to have to deliberately see exactly who was at fault. Did Connor get lost in the smoke? Or did Connor slow up a little bit, causing top speed? It's, a lot of different things at play here. It's going to be interesting to see exactly what happens. Are you guys having a good time so far? All right, that's what I like to hear. Hopefully the live stream audience is having a good time as well. Again, like, share, subscribe, support the drivers, support the channels. We are so excited to have everybody here. It's been an amazing weekend. It's been just amazing. Here at Bowling Green, Kentucky, if you're watching the live stream. Oh, there we go. We got a winner. Connor O'Sully gets the win. Connor O'Sully gets the win. He's going to advance on to the next portion, which will be the top 8. So that's going to bring us to our next battle, which is Jonathan Hurst. He's in that Cadillac XLR on the far lane. Jonathan Hurst is going to be first. And then Jack Davis in the Teach Works WE36 will win the chase. All right, here we go. Both drivers making their way. Hurst out front. Jack Davis, not too far. Whoa! Davis starting to dive in for an attack, kind of reeling himself back. But Jonathan Hurst has known to put down heater lap after heater lap, as you can see on that Mr. Cadillac, making his way throughout the course. Davis is all over his door, but Hurst not being phased whatsoever. Man, Davis, whoa! Whoa! Oh my goodness. Look at that. I'll tell you what, you never know what's going to happen. I'm not sure if that was Hurst or Davis that was at fault, but we're definitely going to allow the drivers to check their cars as they decide maybe who was at fault there for the collision. But looking at the replay here, Hurst running very wide. So it looks like they're going to allow these drivers to check out their vehicles,
when they come up the lineup,
make sure everything is mechanically sound and safe. They'll have to complete the second half of that battle. All right, next up we have Grant Anderson, looks like. Grant Anderson. In the chase position. Madison not giving Grant Anderson much space. Already applying that pressure. Is Grant Anderson's not being phased whatsoever. Derek Madison is all over Grant Anderson's back bumper as they make their way through that second outside zone. Again, we are working our way through that top 16, and Grant Anderson just dialed. Wow. Look at Derek Madison all over Anderson as they make their way through that third outer zone. Give it up for these two drivers. Excellent, excellent run. Anderson coming to us from Connecticut. Derek Madison from Alta, Illinois. Derek Madison with about 900 horsepower. You definitely can see he has some power. Sponsored by Fuel Lab Systems, IG Motorsports, Ken Tires, Silvers, North American Cosmos Race Wheels. Grant Anderson is partnered up with Valvoline, Tire Streets, and G-Technique. They're going to need all the help they can get in order to take a victory here. Will it be Derek Madison or Grant Anderson? Derek Madison in that lead position. Grant Anderson about to give chase. All right, arms are down, and here we go. Derek Madison in that lead lane. Grant Anderson dropping back a little bit. Hopefully he can dive in for the attack, close that proximity, and he is. So far, so good. Derek Madison trying to leave Grant Anderson in the dust. Grant Anderson has some ground to make up as Derek Madison looks like he's put in the vehicle all the right places, nice and deep into that second outside zone as they transition across and into the third and final outer zone. Grant Anderson spinning out, coming to a stall. Derek Madison getting a full pull. What happened there? As you see in the replay, it looks like Madison's doing a great job filling out the track. And it looks like it's official. Derek Madison gets the win. Derek Madison gets the win. And he will move on to the next portion of this competition. All right, our next battle, we have Ryan Acevedo in an ISR Performance 350Z. And he's going to be going against Hooman Rahimi. I am only Hooman, he says, in that Nissan 370Z. Z versus Z. Here we go. Ryan out front in that pinkish and white Nissan 350Z. Hooman in that blue and white 370Z. Ryan putting a heater down on the first run so far, filling out that first outside zone. But Hooman right there with him, step for step, as both drivers attack that second outside zone. Very smooth. Ryan Acevedo in the ISR Performance 350Z isn't phased whatsoever, but my goodness, Hooman is all over him. Oh my goodness. You got to make some noise for that. You got to make some noise for that. That's what we came to see right there. You guys watching in the live stream, Ryan putting down a heater, placing that car exactly where it needs to be. But man, Hooman is coming through the smoke in that instant replay, and just amazing driving by both drivers. When you have a solid driver like Ryan leading the way, it gives that chase driver so much more confidence to get aggressive and just dive in the pocket. As we can see right here, Hooman all over Ryan Acevedo. Barely see the vehicles from the camera. Hooman about to lead. Hooman from Nashville, Tennessee, about 850 horsepower. Ryan Acevedo from Jacksonville, Florida, about 600 horsepower. Ryan want to make sure we tell his puppy Jax, golden retriever at home, give him a shout out. Hooman says if he wins, he's going to chug some beers. So I may have to find him after if he does win. All right, here we go, about to send him. Hooman out front, Ryan Acevedo giving chase. Hooman in that blue and white liveried 370Z. Ryan Acevedo in that white and pink ISR Performance 350Z. Hooman way out front. Ryan's got to close that gap as they make their way through that first outside zone. And it looks like he's doing an excellent job of it. Look at Ryan trying to apply the same pressure that Hooman did in the chase position. Here we go. Look at Ryan starting to dive into the attack. Hooman is like a rocket. I mean, that car looks like it's on rails as he makes his way through that second outside zone. Both cars transitioning into that third and final outer zone. Give it for Hooman Rahimi and Ryan Acevedo. Wow. I don't know, audience, what do you think? You think Ryan got it? You think Ryan got it? You don't know? What about Hooman? Oh, got a lot of Hooman fans out there. Well, judges, it could be one more time. You guys want to see it one more time? Well, you're going to have to shout one more time. One more time. Time. One more time. There we go. All right, as the judges are deliberating, watching the replay again, I mean, this is just... I will tell you that watching the replay, Hooman definitely more aggressive at the start of the battle. Ryan Acevedo, what an amazing lead run. And I'm just so thankful that I'm not a judge. When it comes to events like this, drivers at a level like this, it's judging extremely. Ryan Acevedo gets the win. Ryan Acevedo gets the win. Hooman Rahimi is going to have to. Man, it got quiet up there. They got really quiet. I might have to exit out the back. All right, here we go. Next battle, we got. Oh, this is the one more time battle. There is the second half of the battle here between Davis and Jonathan Hurst. It's only one run. They already completed half the run. There was a collision towards the end of the third outer zone. So we're going to revisit the second half of this battle. Jack Davis is going to lead. Jonathan Hurst is going to get chased. Both drivers make it away. Wow, look at Hurst all over Jack Davis on initiation. Oh my goodness. I mean, he is just almost pushing Jack Davis around the track as both vehicles transition. Hurst is in it to win it as both vehicles make it around that second outer zone. Davis almost seemed to slow up and straighten out slightly. Both vehicles attack that third and final outer zone. Jonathan Hurst, man, he is on a mission. Give it up for Jack Davis and Jonathan Hurst. Wow. So remember, I want to say that I think Hurst was faulted, maybe because of clarification from Jones for collision earlier. So this may, even though Jack Davis definitely looked like he was struggling in the lead position there, and Hurst was all over him. Maybe too little too late, but we'll have to wait for the official decision. These guys watching the live stream probably rewind and take a look at themselves. There you go. Jonathan Hurst from Paducah, Kentucky, at Cadillac XLR. Jack Davis from Bixby, Oklahoma, at BMW 36. That yellow-ish, teal, white, multicolored works across the side of that vehicle. I mean, both drivers are almost dead even horsepower. Jonathan Hurst was about 1,000 horsepower. Davis was about 950. Hurst run 10 tires. Davis run GT brake. Drivers doesn't have 7 years of experience, but it looks like Jack Davis is going to get the win. Jack Davis is going to get the win. And I do believe that probably falls back to the collision early on. I think they were faulting Hurst for that collision. So basically that would mean that Hurst would have zeroed out his first run, and he would have just had to apply a bunch of pressure to Davis to make sure Davis zeroed out his run. But hey, get some thumbs down, but that's okay. That's why I'm not judging. Anyways, we got Blazing Jake Wise on the track in that lead position right now, getting chased down by Kevin Gorke. Kevin Gorke pretty far back, but Jake the Ripper Wise, I'm sorry, I got to correct his nickname. I gave him in Texas, Jake the Ripper Wise out front that Fortunato Nissan 240SX. Kevin Gorke trying to close that gap in that Ren Spec Wraps Chevy Corvette. Now finally closing the gap slightly, but Jake the Ripper Wise is doing exactly what his nickname is, and he's just ripping throughout the course. Jake Wise from Cleburne, Texas, with about 550 horsepower, running Zignova tires, sponsored by Scott Rod's Garage, Holley Performance, Fortune Auto, Vengeance Clutch, Doghouse Performance. Kevin Gorke, he's coming to us from Houston, Texas. Spec Wraps, Redline Oil, D&D Performance Interiors, Zignova tires, all partnered up with him. As you can see in the replay, Jake the Ripper just ripping it all the way through the course, putting the car exactly where it needs to be. Kevin Gorke doing whatever he can to try to keep up. Here we go, both drivers making their way back up to the start line as Kevin Gorke in that Ren Spec Chevy Corvette will lead. And Jake the Ripper Wise in that yellow and red Fortunato Nissan 240SX. All right, Kevin Gorke out front. Dick not too far behind as they attack this first outside zone. Both drivers snapping the angle. Look at Jake trying to apply that pressure to Kevin Gorke. Kevin looks like he has a slightly slower vehicle. Does that make it a little trickier for Jake to follow? Jake's doing a good job making the corrections, not getting too aggressive, but making sure his presence is felt. Kevin Gorke, nice solid lead run, but it might be too little too late as Jake the Ripper Wise and Kevin Gorke come off the course. Watching that replay as that's going to get him the win. So Jake Wise gets the win. Jake Wise gets the win, advancing on to the next portion of this competition, the top 8. Right along. Next, we have Tyler Berry and Jonathan Nerren. Jonathan Nerren in a borrowed car as they make their way down the straight. All right. Yes, I know it says O'Sully on the side of it, but that is Jonathan Nerren, the returning champion, in a borrowed car. But he's going to have to get past Tyler Berry and Jonathan Nerren. That man has had a target on his back. Look at Tyler. Tyler all over Jonathan Nerren as they make their way through that second outside zone. Both drivers with the pedal to the metal, foot through the floorboard, as Jonathan Nerren puts down a heater of a lead lap. Tyler Berry there with him every step of the way. Tyler Berry from Knoxville, Tennessee. He's going to hop in the lead lane now. He's running Kenda tires. He he's been here quite often, and he's been known to be very, very consistent. We got Jonathan Nerren from Concord, North Carolina, with 950 horsepower. Actually, I think that's probably his personal vehicle. So I don't really have the specs on this Nissan 240 right here, because I said this is Connor O'Sully's backup vehicle. Jonathan Nerren suffering a mechanical failure during practice. And he just, I mean, you wouldn't know it's not his car, because he is just killing it so far. All right, Tyler Berry out front, Jonathan Nerren giving chase. Both drivers making their way down the straight. Tyler Berry in that white and green BMW E36. Tyler, wow, nice around that first outside zone. Oh my goodness, look at Jonathan Nerren. Does he even know that's not his car? I don't think so. I think he feels 100% at home, and he's applying all that pressure. Jonathan Nerren in that O'Sully Racing Nissan 240 is all over Tyler Berry. Give it up for Tyler Berry and Jonathan Nerren as they make it across the finish line. Wow. As we watch that replay, those of you guys that are here live, what do you guys think? Is it Jonathan Nerren? Okay, Tyler Berry. Or one more time. I think it's pretty close. I think it can go either way. But of course, I think we'd like to see it one more time. A battle like that. Very exciting to watch, especially being able to watch. Jonathan Nerren gets the win. Jonathan Nerren gets the win, one step closer to being the 3-time reigning champion here at Holley LS Fest East in a borrowed car. Wow. All right, we have Dirk Stratton over in the lead lane in that Chevy Corvette, the Lingenfelter Chevy Corvette. You have Ethan Parnell in that Evans Motorsports red, gray, and black Nissan 240SX. Dirk Stratton taking himself out of competition early last year, back from redemption. That Lingenfelter Chevy Corvette with about 800 horsepower. Ethan Parnell at about 700 horsepower. Ethan Parnell had some contact with the ball last year, so hopefully both drivers get a full pull. And Dirk Stratton laying down a heater of a lead lap. Ethan Parnell needs to close that gap. With about a car or so behind Dirk Stratton, Ethan has to apply that pressure, get back in the pocket, buddy. But Dirk Stratton is trying to just run away with this as he makes his way through that second outside zone. Final transition, both drivers, Dirk Stratton out front in that Lingenfelter Chevy Corvette, and Ethan Parnell in that Nissan 240SX. Once again, we are live streaming this. If you guys want to watch the instant replays, please go to the LS Fest Facebook page or Drift Sessions on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, follow for all the best good content. Here you go, you see Dirk Stratton. His lead as he makes his way throughout the course. Dirk Stratton, want to say shout out to my wife Lacey, son Drake, and mom watching at home. Couldn't make it this weekend. Dirk just wants to say I love them. Can't wait to see them when he gets home. It's a family affair. Friends and family, you go through the pits, you're going to see a lot of moms, dads, and brothers and sisters, and family just helping each driver, and that's what it's about. Family. All right, here we go. Second half of this battle. Ethan Parnell out front and Dirk Stratton giving chase. Both drivers making their way down the straight. Dirk Stratton not given much space to Ethan Parnell as they attack that first outside zone. But it looks like he's playing a little safe. Last year, getting too aggressive in the chase position. This time, Dirk Stratton popping through the smoke as they make their way to that second outer zone. Dirk Stratton trying to dive in the pocket. Ethan Parnell putting a heater of a lead lap in, but Dirk Stratton definitely looking more aggressive in that chase position. Wow, give it up to Dirk Stratton, Ethan Parnell. So this is turning out to be amazing. I mean, it's always an amazing event. It gets bigger and better every year. We had almost 60 drivers this year, which is the biggest turnout. And we have drivers from all across the country. We have drivers from all different levels of experience, different levels of horsepower, grassroots to pro. But it looks like Dirk Stratton's going to get the win. Dirk Stratton getting the win. Wow. Dirk Stratton going to advance on. I know he's got to be happy. Definitely got to be happy. So you guys having a good time so far? All right, that's what I like to hear. We're having a great time. We are so grateful that you guys have made it here with us. Hopefully you guys are taking pictures. Hey, there's no yawn. Live streams watching. You guys can't be yawning in the camera. It's been a long day. I know. I understand. It's been a beautiful day. Weather much better today than it was yesterday. Yesterday was pretty hot. So. But as you can see, the live stream audience, those of you guys who are watching live, this is what you're missing. I mean, look at all these amazing fans out here. Hopefully a lot of these fans are going to become huge drift fans, and even more so, I hope we have a lot of new drivers out there that are looking to take a shot at getting behind the wheel. Some of the drivers will tell you if you want to get you started drifting, start out on the sim ring, build that muscle memory, and that's a great way to start. I mean, we got people just flooding the track here, having a great time. We got drifting, we got drag racing, we got off-road racing, we got smiles from the audience peeking in the booth over here. It's a good time, definitely a good time. All set up, make sure they have fresh meat on those tires. These vehicles, as I mentioned before, they'll go through a brand new set of tires in two laps. Some will even go through a full tank of gas in 2 laps. I mean, they put down some serious power. And just look at that audience. Look at record-breaking crowd here in Holley LS Fest East. Holley, we can't thank you enough. I mean, what an event, not just surrounded by the LS platform, that you can just come here and just see LS motors and just about everything you can possibly think of. But Holley bridging that gap between motorsport disciplines, bringing fans from all across the country, drag fans, showing them drifting, drift guys watching drag racing and off-road and autocrossing, and the beautiful cars. Actually, I think probably my favorite 2 cars that I saw here so far, I saw 2 DeLoreans with amazing LS swaps. I mean, the cars just look absolutely impeccable. So I always try to find what's my favorite build here. And a lot of times it's the simple builds that I really enjoy. The attention to detail. Not that there's not thousands of amazing cars out here. I think what caught my eye the most was those 2 DeLoreans. The swaps looked incredible. I'm sure those vehicles are rippers. Right now, it looks like Josh McGuire may be having some technical issues in the pits, so I'm trying to determine if it's a major fix that he'll have to take care of, or something that maybe he just needs fuel. I'm not too sure. looks like Josh McGuire is getting suited up, and he's going to hop back in his vehicle. All right, track staff trying to make sure the drivers are secure. Everything is safe and secure. So we should be seeing the next battle should be Josh McGuire versus Connor O'Sullivan. Josh McGuire coming to us from Austin, Texas with about 800 horsepower. He's trying to utilize those Acceler tires to get all that power down. Josh McGuire partnered up with Vengeance Clutch, Yellow Speed Coilovers, Kansei Wheels, Vortex Superchargers, and Grip Oil all hopping on board to help Josh McGuire pilot his way to victory. Oh, I see something going on there. Oh, they're giving away shirts? All right. Bring one up to the booth. Oh, you didn't throw it hard enough. You didn't throw it hard enough. I totally would have had that. All right. Oh, always a good time here at Holley LS Fest. As was mentioned, Connor O'Sully. He's going to be going against Josh McGuire. Connor O'Sully. Connor coming to us from Friendsville, Tennessee with about 700 horsepower. So we've got about 100 horsepower difference between the two drivers. Connor O'Sully at BMW E46. Rocking them GT radial tires, sponsored by RTS, ATS, AZ, RAG wraps, Azrac wraps, Holley. He has many partners on board. We talked to Josh McGuire, and we asked him why are you here. He said he's here to give everyone the best show possible. So thank you for coming out, Josh McGuire. Huge thank you to the audience, and I as well want to thank the audience and those live spectators that make this LS Fest event the icon that it is. Josh McGuire says if he wins, he's going to buy his crew ice cream sandwiches. So I tell you what, that's a pretty good perk, I guess. All the blood, sweat, and tears, you get an ice cream sandwich. Connor O'Sullivan says make sure check out his Instagram and YouTube. He throws up a lot of videos there. He likes to drift in his driveway quite often, so that's fun to watch. Well, here we go, Josh McGuire. He's going to lead first. Connor O'Sullivan will give chase. Josh McGuire in that Sparky built red Nissan 240SX. Connor O'Sullivan in that white and blue RTS BMW. And here we go as we start the top 8. Both drivers speeding down the straight. Josh McGuire, nice initiation. Connor trying to apply pressure already into that first outside zone, but Josh McGuire not being phased whatsoever. Josh McGuire just laying the hammer down, turning on that smoke show, not phasing Connor O'Sullivan. Connor O'Sullivan doing an excellent job navigating through that smoke and trying to get side by side as both drivers make their way through that third and final outer zone. Give it up for Josh McGuire and Connor O'Sullivan. Look at that instant replay. Look at Connor O'Sullivan getting in the pocket right out of the gate. Josh McGuire, he is just laying down the hammer. Unbelievable. O'Sullivan really nice job. They're both back on the line trying to get this smoke clear. I don't know, it's a close battle so far. Anything can happen. As we get into the second half of this battle, Connor O'Sullivan's going to lead. Josh McGuire going to chase. And away we go. Cheer for your favorite driver. Oh my gosh, Connor O'Sullivan just leaving Josh McGuire down the straight. Josh McGuire! Oh no! Josh McGuire into the wall on the outer zone number 1. Connor O'Sullivan still has to complete his run in that lead position, but I'm sure he can just tell that he only hears his engine. He doesn't hear that roaring sound of a beast of a motor from Josh McGuire. But give it up for Connor O'Sullivan as he makes it off the course. A celebratory donut towards the end there. Let's look at the live stream. Let's see exactly what happened. It definitely seemed like Josh McGuire was underpowered. Something's going on because he's really struggling to get that car sideways. Get out there and check him out, make sure everything's okay. It looks like he's, can't tell if he's at the car. Looks like he is. out there. Be able to get them off the track. So you guys having a good time or what? All right. Do we have any new drift fans? Let me hear it from my new drift fans. New drift fans, let me hear it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what makes Holley's LS Fest so amazing. I mean, it's a stellar event, a picturesque day. I mean, look at that sunset, the weather. I mean, it couldn't get any better. Well, I'll tell you right now that I am looking forward to seeing how everything pans out. I mean, Jonathan Nerren really is the story here. Can he make it a three-peat? Can he take home a LS Fest East victory 3 years in a row, and then in a borrowed vehicle nonetheless? We're going to need to get that vehicle off the course first, then inspect underneath the vehicle, make sure there are no fluids on the track that will make it difficult for the drivers as they make their way. I mean, these drivers are full throttle around that first outside zone, putting those rear tires almost right on the wall. So you want to make sure there are no fluids, that the drivers know exactly what to expect. Well, I might as well go over some more information for you guys. As far as prizes, you know, what exactly is at stake here at the LS Fest East here at Bowling Green. Third place is going to win $375, a Grip Royal Trophy steering wheel, and driver's choice of Simpson gloves. Second place is going to win $750, a Grip Royal Trophy steering wheel, and their choice of Simpson racing shoes. And in first place is going to get a check for $1,500 plus that Grip Royal Trophy wheel. Driver's choice of a Simpson helmet. Well, that's cool. Probably going to get the Bandit. I mean, I think that's probably my favorite helmet that they sell. But definitely check out griproyal.com if you're looking for a custom steering wheel, 6 steering wheels, and of course Simpson Race Products. If you need safety gear, Simpson Race Products is going to be the way to go. We also have, I believe, 2 Spirited Drift Awards. You know, has nothing to do with the Podium Awards. It's totally separate. That Nick Swan and the Drift Challenge crew have decided, along with some of the partners, that they're going to do some more prizes. The judges and the crew will get together and decide who will take home the Spirited Drift Award. That Spirited Drift Award is going to get a set of Fortune Auto 500 Series coilovers. And the other Spirited Drift Award winner will get a set of Kansei Wheels. So, a lot of prizes. I am getting word that Josh is fine, even though he's still in that vehicle. Josh is doing okay. So that's good to hear. Vehicle, not so much. But I know Josh McGuire has been drifting for many years. This isn't the first time he's had some damage to that vehicle, and we know it's not going to be the last just by the way he drives. I mean, he just goes ball to the wall, 110%, mashing that throttle through the floor. Always exciting to watch. All right, those guys are watching the live stream. We're just going to cut to a few-minute commercial, and we'll come right back as we get this vehicle off the course. So you guys watching home on the live stream, we'll be right back.
Classic car owners, make your headlights over twice as bright with Holley Retro Bright LED headlights. A plug-in replacement for those dim halogen sealed beams, Retro Bright maintains that classic look and lasts 6 times longer. Stay safe and click the link below to learn more. The #1 EFI conversion just got better. With 14 new features, all new electronics, and a complete ecosystem with display options, fuel systems, even transmission control, you can't go wrong with Sniper 2 EFI. To learn more about converting your engine to EFI, visit us at Holley.com.
Redesigned from the ground up, MSD's Ultra 6A boasts a significant size reduction, making it 60% smaller, 50% lighter, and 35% more efficient. Find out about MSD's latest products at Holley.com.
I was broke, pocket full of lit. Now I'm on
All right, give it up
getting paid like
for Josh
a dog.
McGuire as he makes his way off the course. As you can see, Josh McGuire doing okay. Vehicle, not so much. But I do believe Connor O'Sully will walk away with the victory on that one. Unfortunately, Josh McGuire is going to have to make those repairs to that vehicle. I believe our next battle is going to be Jack Davis versus Dirk Stratton. And Jack Davis coming to us from Bixby, Oklahoma with about 950 horsepower in a Thompson Motorsports BMW. Rocking GT radial tires, sponsored by Deechworks, FDS Race Fab, BC Racing, and Souvenir Motorsports. Jack Davis said he wouldn't be here without the help from his friends and family. So we want to make sure that he shouted out all those that have helped make this journey possible. he wins, he's going to take the money and put it right back into his program. So Jack Davis and then Dirk Stratton, he's out for blood. I mean, he took himself out early last year in competition, getting a little too aggressive. Dirk Stratton from Salem, Ohio, with about 800 horsepower in that Lingenfelter Chevy Corvette. He's on Polino tires, sponsored by Lingenfelter Performance, Fortune Auto, Stratton Chevrolet, Polino Tire, and Kansei Wheels. Again, Dirk Stratton wanted to say he wanted to give a shout out to his wife, Lacey, son, Drake, and mom. Watching at home, they couldn't make it this weekend. He said, I love you, can't wait to see you. Dirk Stratton said his victory plans are to celebrate with my boys. Prize money will help contribute to the cost of running his program. But here we go, as they make their way down the straight, Dirk Stratton rocketing down that straight, putting some distance on Jack Davis. Jack Davis has some ground to make up as they make their way through the center of the course. Dirk Stratton putting down a heater of a lead lap. Dirk Stratton has his eyes on the prize, but he'll have to get past Jack Davis. Jack Davis finally getting into the pocket. Give it up for Dirk Stratton and Jack Davis. Wow, right now, Jack Davis, he's going to have to put down a heater of a lead lap if Dirk Stratton makes a bad mistake. Because Dirk Stratton right now definitely seems to have the advantage of the amount of distance he's able to put in. Jack Davis got this straight. Jack Davis just playing catch up all across the course. Jack Davis led BMW E36. Dirk Stratton. All right. Dirk Stratton going to give chase. Is he going to get too aggressive? Take himself out? We hope not. Jack Davis doing a great job initiating, nice and smooth. Dirk Stratton almost all over him. Dirk Stratton making a pretty major correction through that first outside zone, but keeping it together, diving back in the pocket. Jack Davis looking dialed in that lead position. Dirk Stratton in for the attack as they make their way through that second outside zone. Both drivers just putting the pedal to the metal as Jack Davis in that lead position and Dirk Stratton all over. Give it up for Jack Davis and Dirk Stratton. Wow. Watching that replay, you can see Jack Davis initiating. Dirk Stratton having to check up a little bit there to make that correction, but diving right back in the pocket. Amazing job. Dirk Stratton really started to apply that pressure as you see it. Well, will it be? You guys think it'll be Jack Davis? What about Dirk Stratton? All right, I think the crowd has made their choice. That's going to be up to the judges today. All right, Dirk Stratton gets the win. Dirk Stratton gets the win. He's going to advance on. Next up, we are going to have Ryan Acevedo, Derek Madison. Ryan Acevedo going to lead from Jacksonville, Florida, with about 600 horsepower. And ISR performance on the 50Z. Chasing him down will be Derek Madison from Bethalto, Illinois, with about 900 horsepower. That's the Fuel Lab Nissan 240SX. Here we go. We are nearing the end. It is getting closer and closer. Battle after battle. Ryan Acevedo, the ISR Performance Nissan 350Z out front. Nice, smooth initiation deep into that first outside zone. Derek Madison trying to dive in for the attack. Can Ryan Acevedo? Oh my goodness! Derek Madison almost tapping him as they make their way through that first outside zone. Whoa, Derek Madison wobbling a little bit in that chase position. Ryan Acevedo looking cool, calm, and collected, putting the vehicle where it needs to be, laying down a hammer. Whoa, Derek trying to make his presence felt as they come off the course. Give it up for Ryan Acevedo and Derek Madison. We asked, Derek, what are your victory plans? And he just hopes he can afford to get home. So, hey, he's going to have to, take that money and try to get home. So, have to start drivers said, we want to send it. They're trying to wait for some smoke to clear, but both drivers said, we want to do this now. And wait. Derek Madison out front, Ryan Acevedo giving chase. Whoa, Derek Madison. I don't know if he caught Ryan sleeping at the line, but he put a commanding lead as Ryan Acevedo cuts that first outer zone to try to gain proximity. Both drivers transitioning. Ryan Acevedo in for the attack as he gets super aggressive in the chase position. Both drivers make their way through that second outer zone. Final transition to the third and final outer zone. Ryan Acevedo and Derek Madison make their way off the course. What happened there? Ryan Acevedo, I don't know if he used it. I don't know, he got caught sleeping or something, but Derek, there's some distance between him and Ryan Acevedo down the straight. So we'll see how this plays out. Ryan Acevedo did a good job trying to regain proximity, dive in the pocket. Try and apply that pressure. Possibly trying to make some mistakes from there. Not anything whatsoever. What do you guys think? Ryan Acevedo? Well, it looks like Derek Madison gets the win. Derek Madison gets the win in that Fuel Lab Nissan 240SX. Ryan Acevedo, I think what kind of sealed his fate is just the initiation there, just not being where he needed to be. Next up, we have Jonathan Nerren, the new Sully Racing Nissan 240SX, again, a large car. Anybody can take Jonathan Nerren out and his reign. It's going to be Jake Wise. That yellow and red Fortunato Nissan 240SX. Jake Wise coming from Kingborn, Texas, about 550 horsepower. Down to the ground, using no tires. Can he take out the reigning champion? Jonathan Nerren out front. Jake Wise in the chase position. Whoa, look at Jake. He is really in it to win it as he makes his way in the chase position, diving in that pocket earlier. But one thing we know, Jonathan Nerren is now, oh, what is going on? Oh, my goodness. Jake Wise getting super aggressive in the chase position. Whoa, there's a fire. Fire. Right there in the back of the vehicle. You can see it. That's not neon, folks. Look, it's still on fire. Get over. Get him somewhere. Fire. It's Nerren. Nerren is on fire. Both Sully Racing vehicles. Out right now. He might have been on top of the fuel cell in the back there, but give it up for Jonathan Nerren. Thankfully, it went out. We're going to have to check for fluids, but we're going to go ahead and watch that replay now on the live stream. Live stream, you can see Jonathan Nerren in a lead position. And look at Jake Wise all over, diving in the pocket, just applying that pressure. Jonathan Nerren, this may be what keeps him from going into the next round, but my goodness, Jake Wise, super aggressive, diving in the pocket there as they made their transition into the second outside zone. So, it might kind of almost seem like Jonathan Nerren, the vehicle kind of slowed down, transitioning into that second outside zone. That might have been what caused Jake Wise to end up surging into the side of that vehicle. When you have maybe a fuel leak or something, power died down. So it is quite possible that the vehicle slowed down. Jake Wise coming through that smoke in the transition, kind of get lost in the smoke there, not realizing, not expecting Jonathan Nerren to be so close. Jonathan Nerren, he is extremely fast on the course, always laying the hammer down. And yeah, it definitely looks like Jonathan Nerren transition. It almost kind of looks like he slowed down a little bit. So I do believe the judges are going to fault Jonathan Nerren for that collision, which would change things up quite a bit. Give it for Jonathan Nerren. Very interesting turn of events. They're going to get Jonathan Nerren. Yeah. Borrowed car of Connor Sully. Get that vehicle checked out so they can get their second lap underway. Jake Wise be the man to take Jonathan Nerren and keep him from that three-peat as Jonathan Nerren's been talking about. They're going to allow both drivers to take a look at their car. Jake can take a look at the steering in front of that vehicle because he did make a little bit of a collision there. It does appear to seem that Jonathan Nerren's vehicle, or actually I should say Connor Sully's vehicle, for the most part is okay. Let me get it checked out on this. Well, hopefully you guys are having a great time. You guys having a good time? Awesome. That's an amazing crowd, amazing day, amazing event. It doesn't get much better. Well, that battle, we need to finish that battle to get our top 4 drivers. We are almost down to our top 4 drivers. Just one step closer to naming the 2024 Drift Challenge champion here at Holley LS Fest East, Bowling Green, Kentucky, here at Beach Bend Raceway. Right now, I'm just listening to some chatter, seeing exactly what's going on with pits. As the crew or the staff is checking on both vehicles, making sure that they are safe, seeing what drivers need to make any last minute repairs, and just make sure vehicles are safe. So we're just kind of waiting on that to see if we get into the second half of that battle. Right now. boards. But almost immediately after this is going to be the burnout competition. So it's going to be like a 1-2 punch for you guys out here. You guys get to enjoy the drifters burning tires, and immediately after watch all these other guys just blow their tires up. Sometimes I've seen one time where the bed of the truck almost came completely off the vehicle with their tire boom. So it can get quite crazy during the burnout competition. So definitely want to make sure that you guys just hang in there. I mean, it's a beautiful night. Hopefully you guys, maybe it's getting a little cooler out there. Make sure you got some jackets. Make sure you stay nice and warm. If you're from South Florida like I am, it's pretty cold. Not used to this cold weather. What is this? All right, looks like we got Jake Wise out there blowing up his tires. And Jonathan Nerren in that borrowed backup vehicle of Connor O'Sullivan. This is going to be the second half of the battle. The first half of the battle did look like Nerren slowed down considerably through the transition. That's what the judges deemed Nerren's fault for that collision. And shortly after, Jonathan Nerren's vehicle, Connor O'Sullivan's vehicle, had a little fire mishap in the front section there. But it looks like everything's squared away. Drivers are locked, loaded, ready to go. Track staff is eagerly anticipating this next run as Jake the Ripper Wise may be taking out our reigning champion, Jonathan Nerren. So far with the advantage. Jonathan Nerren trying to get a roll start, not giving much space to Jake Wise. Jake Wise, whoa, my goodness. Jonathan Nerren, super aggressive, but Jake the Ripper Wise not phased at all as he continues to shred and rip those tires off the wheels. Give it up for Jake the Ripper Wise as he makes his way off the course in that Fortunato Nissan 240SX. Wow, what a night. Jake Wise is going to get the win here. Already, this is just absolutely amazing watching that live stream and just Nerren coming in hot. But Jake Wise staying in it to win it. That yellow and red Fortunato Nissan 240SX taking home the victory, and we are down to the final four. Jonathan Nerren not able to reclaim that trophy a third year in a row. You can see the back of Connor O'Sullivan's vehicle. It's got the camber gang going on there. Yo, fitment, bro. All right, as you can see, the official decision on the track. Jake the Ripper taking out the reigning champion, two-time reigning champion, Jonathan Nerren. Unbelievable. Well, it looks like our next battle is already at the line. Dirk Stratton in that lead position in that Lincoln Felter Chevy Corvette. Connor O'Sullivan, his other vehicle, got two vehicles. Hey, I want to live like that. That's life right there, buddy. Connor O'Sullivan, that BMW E46 RTS written across the side of that door. Dirk Stratton out front. Dirk Stratton and Connor O'Sullivan attacking that first outside zone. Connor diving in, all ready for the attack. Dirk Stratton not being phased whatsoever. Both drivers making that transition across the infield. Dirk Stratton locked and loaded. I mean, he is on rails. But Connor O'Sullivan is all over him as just mere feet in between vehicles on transition. Look at Connor O'Sullivan. Oh, no! Oh, no! Dirk Stratton tapping the wall. Wow. My goodness, look at that on the replay as we can see Dirk Stratton out front, Connor O'Sullivan just all like white on rice as they make their way through the center portion of the course. Connor, just a monster in the chase position, applying that pressure. Dirk Stratton in his final transition as we're watching live stream, almost looks like he got lost in the smoke. And just going a little too wide and tapping the wall a little too hard. That's very tricky, especially as the sun sets. Night rolls in. Again, you guys can check out the live stream, watch the replays, and go onto the LS Fest Facebook page, or check out Drift Sessions on YouTube. Be streamed on both platforms. Like, share, subscribe.
Because Mike Orgo turns it loose, takes the stride by 6.2 seconds to go too quick. 860 is the index, 857 is a no-no. Jeremy Ortiz, we will see you tomorrow morning. Situational awareness, people. Situational awareness. Cody Weisner. 89 Mustang.
All right, looks like I'm getting word that I don't believe Dirk Stratton has the parts he needs to make the repair.
Rick Blaze Oakley side of the Cleveland. Ohio, I should assume.
Looks like we're going to have to get him off the course. Hey, hey, audience, can you guys do me a favor, fans, Drift fans? Can you give Dirk Stratton a hand? All right, Dirk Stratton. Really putting on a show for the crowds. There he is getting out. Give Dirk Stratton a hand, everybody. This is a world-class driver. If you've had a chance to meet him in the pits, you can tell just an awesome guy.
This, ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering how this works, by show of hands, how many of you do not understand
Yeah,
what's
we're
happening?
really working our way. We're almost done here,
That was
folks.
called a full shot victory, ladies and gentlemen. McLean had a reaction time advantage of 0.4 of a second. That's how the math works out. Margin of victory, about 0.2 of a second. By running a lap time lower. Called a whole shot win. Reaction time advantage is a figure. James Dickerson and Brianna West. James 1986 Monte Carlo. Brianna out of Clarksville, Tennessee, the 2011 Caprice Police Pursuit Vehicle. And I like how the thing's dressed up. Oh, she's just James Dickerson. Look at 934, 153. Brianna steps on the throttle too soon. Trade speed, 3 drops, red light. Wayne runs out of Madison, Louisiana, supposed to be on the quiet side of the driven. The 1968 Camaro.
We got a great crowd here.
Joe gets a
World-class
free look
drivers.
into
I
that
mean,
crowd.
you really can't. It's just been absolutely amazing. And for the record, folks, record turnout, and not just spectators, but also driver signups. We've had over 60 drivers sign up for the Drift Challenge. Here last night, we went through all the drivers qualifying. Except for 100% run. It was 3 to 4 hours to get them qualified. But much needed to be able to take the top 32 and bring it in today's competition. Now whittling it down to what seems to be the final 4 drivers. Unfortunately, Dirk Stratton looks like he's taken out of the game here. Looks like he kind of got lost in this mode. We'll have to catch up with him. Judging from the instant replay and we've seen on the camera, looks like he got a little lost in this mode, a little too wide, and got a little too deep into that wall there. But again, our next battle is going to be Derek Madison and Jake the Ripper Wise. As soon as we get this vehicle off the course, so just kind of hang tight. And we'll get back into drifting as soon as possible.
Classic car owners, make your headlights over twice as bright with Holley Retro Bright LED headlights. A plug-in replacement for those dim halogen seal beams, Retro Bright maintains that classic look and lasts 6 times longer. Stay safe and click the link below to learn more. The #1 EFI conversion just got better. With 14 new features, all new electronics, and a complete ecosystem with display options, fuel systems, even transmission control, you can't go wrong with Sniper 2 EFI. To learn more about converting your engine to EFI, visit us at Holley.com.
Redesigned from the ground up, MSD's Ultra 6A boasts a significant size reduction, making it 60% smaller, 50% lighter, and 35% more efficient. Find out about MSD's latest products at Holley.com.
I was broke, pocket full of lit. Now I'm on the bricks, getting paid like a underdog. Now I'm stacking chips.
Classic car owners, make your headlights over twice as bright with Holley Retro Bright LED headlights. A plug-in replacement for those dim halogen seal beams, Retro Bright maintains that classic look and lasts 6 times longer. Stay safe and click the link below to learn more. The #1 EFI conversion just got better. With 14 new features, all new electronics, and a complete ecosystem with display options, fuel systems, even transmission control, you can't go wrong with Sniper 2 EFI. To learn more about converting your engine to EFI, visit us at Holley.com.
we're back on. As you can see, Dirk Stratton was not able to prepare the vehicle. So I believe we're going to have Connor. He's going to take a bye run, and that's going to set him up to battle for that first or second place position. And who's he going to go against? Will it be Derek, Madison, or Jake the Ripper Wise? Jake has been absolutely on fire all weekend, putting a heater lap after heater lap, doing an amazing job. Here we go, Connor O'Sully essentially taking the victory here against Dirk Stratton. Will be battling in the next round of competition with either Derek Madison or Jake Wise for first or second. I mean, I think they told him to take it easy, like he doesn't have to go all crazy, and it doesn't look like he's taking it easy. Look like he's still putting the hammer down as Connor O'Sully finishes off the second half of that battle with a bye run. All right, Connor O'Sully advancing on to that first and second place battle. And who will he go against? Will he be going against Derek Madison from Bethalto, Illinois with about 900 horsepower? Or will he be going against Jake the Ripper Wise from Cleburne, Texas with about 550 horsepower? Jake Wise running Zeknova tires, sponsored by Scott Garage, Holley Performance, Fortunato, Vengeance Clutch, and Doghouse Performance. As you can see on the screen, we have Jake Wise will be leading. Derek Madison will be giving chase. Derek Madison just hoping he can get some money to get home. And Jake Wise says he just plans to do a big burnout and buy more tires. All right, looks like we're locked and loaded, ready to go. We're almost through this top 16 competition here at the Holley LS Fest East 2024. And Jake Wise making his way down the straight. Derek Madison, whoa! Look at Derek Madison surging forward, trying to apply that pressure into chase. But oh no, no, no! Oh my goodness. Derek Madison going almost completely off course. I wasn't able to quite see it in the camera to see if he made a collision with that wall. But Jake Wise looks like he's got a clear path to the next round here. He may be facing off against Connor O'Sully for first or second. Wow. As these drivers have been just punishing these vehicles lap after lap, the vehicles are starting to show that wear. Oh, yeah, he did kiss the wall a little bit there. I'm not sure how the suspension, if he did any damage to the control arms, but kind of just looked like tapped the front bumper a little bit. Jake Wise getting a full pull. So it looks like they're going to give him, I think they're going to give him 5 minutes to check his vehicle. So we're going to give Derek Madison a 5-minute timeout, see if he can make the repairs necessary to get a full lap. But I don't know about you. It looks like it's going to be a Jake Wise versus Connor O'Sully final. What do you guys think? I agree. It's going to be exciting. I mean, these drivers have been just run after run, just insane how far they've been able to push these vehicles to the absolute limit. And hopefully we've created some new drift fans. And guys, don't go anywhere, because immediately after this, we're going right into the burnout competition. All right, well, we got Derek Madison in the pit trying to make repairs to his vehicle. And then Connor O'Sully just in the hot pit, they're kind of waiting to see exactly how this unfolds. I mean, obviously Jake Wise definitely appears to have the advantage going into the second half of that battle. But, you know, we've seen anything happen. Jake Wise, though, very seasoned veteran, able to go all out when he needs to, get aggressive when the time calls for it, but able to dial it back when he needs to as well. All right, it looks, due to the turn of events, it looks like Derek Madison is not going to be able to make the repairs to his vehicle that is needed. So Dirk Stratton being the higher qualifier. So basically, we typically have a battle for third and fourth, but since both drivers unfortunately not able to make repairs to their vehicle, Dirk Stratton being the higher qualifier, Dirk Stratton will claim third place tonight. Like I said, Derek Madison, not a way we want to see that third place battle here. So this is just Jake Wise kind of doing his buy run here. And that basically sets us up for our finals here. Jake Wise versus Connor O'Sully. Give it up for Jake Wise, folks, as he makes his way across the course here. He's going to have to get right back in battle mode to go against Connor O'Sully. As I mentioned before, Dirk Stratton and Derek Madison, both drivers sustaining damage to their vehicles that they were not able to make repairs in due time. So Dirk Stratton, since he is the higher qualifier, Dirk Stratton is going to go ahead and he's going to earn third spot. So Derek Madison's going to take home fourth place. Dirk Stratton, third place. And here at the Holley LS Fest 2024 Drift Challenge, brought to you by Holley. That's right. Not a way we want to see the third place battle go, but hey, I'm sure the drivers here all know that yes, they are in it to win it, but it's a fun competition. There's really not much at stake. We're just here to have a good time. We want to see them shred tires. We want to see door-to-door action. So you guys on the live stream, thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, like, share, subscribe. That Holley LS Fest Facebook page, and of course Drift Sessions. My name is Tim Murphy with Drift Sessions, and we are the crew running the live stream here. We want to thank you guys for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. But it's been an exciting night, and we do want to thank everybody for joining us. And up next, as I said, we have our final battle of the evening. We already, just to kind of recap what's happened so far, Jonathan Nerren, being the returning two-time champion, borrowing Connor O'Sully's backup vehicle, not able to use his own vehicle due to mechanical failure, working his way through the competition, getting taken out by Jake Wise, leaving the championship up to grab. So we're crowning a new championship tonight. Will that champion return next year? Will you return next year? Will you not be watching on a live stream? Will you come join us live? Well, we hope so. But anyways, we're going to get back to the action shortly. The drivers are going to be locked and loaded. And Connor O'Sullivan has just been doing absolutely phenomenal. And Jake the Ripper Wise has been doing exactly what his name says. He's been ripping tires and ripping through the competition. Both drivers, I know both drivers personally, and they are both world-class drivers, and it's going to be exciting to see exactly who's going to win. So who will be? I guess we're going to find out soon. don't forget, right after this, we're going to have the burnout competition. So the tire shredding doesn't stop. And we're just going to go from shredding tires to blowing tires. You know, blow some engines. That's right. I got some hand puppets over here. What a great audience we have here at Bowling Green, Kentucky. Holley, what a stellar event they have put together that just is growing by leaps and bounds year after year. And it's just absolutely amazing. And those guys are watching on live stream, you can just see there is no room in the stands. Standing room only. Is absolutely amazing. You guys just rock. You guys are ride or die, and that's what we love about motorsports. Hopefully everybody's been grabbing that Holley swag over at the Holley booth. A lot of pictures, a lot of excellent memories. I mean, I just can't believe how much this event has grown over the years. I think last year they had almost 80-something thousand people roll throughout the weekend, and I definitely believe just from being here the last few years that this has definitely been the biggest and baddest LS Fest event to date. So right now we're just waiting for Connor O'Sully and Jake Wise to get suited up and get on the course, warm up their tires. This will be the final battle. This is for first and second. Who will it be? All right, I can already see Jake Wise in the hot pit, off in the distance. About ready to get out there and warm up his tires. So Dirk Stratton being the higher qualifier since Derek and Dirk were not able to complete their runs, and judges basically utilized the qualifying order to determine who was going to get third and who was going to get fourth. So awarding third place to Dirk Stratton. So Dirk Stratton's going to get a check for $375 that may pay for one tire. And then he's going to get a Grip Royal steering wheel. If you're not familiar with Grip Royal, they make absolutely amazing custom steering wheels. If you want a custom design done, etched wood, you know, I have a wood grain steering wheel, custom with drift sessions in it. It's absolutely amazing. So they do a lot of custom wheels. It's definitely a good way to go. So check out Grip Royal. Dirk Stratton's going to get, which I think another Grip Royal steering wheel in his collection there. But here we go. What we're really waiting to see is Connor O'Sullivan in that BMW. Rocking them GT radial tires, about 700 horsepower. He's going to have to do battle against Jake Wise in that Fortune Auto Nissan 240SX. Who will it be? BMW versus Nissan, LS versus LS. At about 150 horsepower separating the two drivers. Pretty evenly matched. Connor O'Sullivan's going to lead first. Jake Wise is going to start. Can I get some crowd participation? We like to say send it. Let's just shout send it, send it, send it, send it. Louder, send it, send it, send it. Give me a drum roll with your feet. Pound your feet on the bleachers. Louder, louder. Here we go, and we are about to see who will be the 2024 Drift Town champion. Connor O'Sullivan out front. Jake Wise, whoa! Jake Wise diving in for the tack on the door. Oh my goodness! Woo! Look at Jake Wise all over. Connor O'Sullivan inches away. It doesn't get any better. Oh! Jake Wise little bobble there in a chase position. Connor O'Sully staying calm, cool, and collective in that lead position. Both drivers attacking that first outer zone. Give it up for Connor O'Sully and Jake Wise. All right, that's what we want to see. Wow, it could not be closer here. I mean, if I have to nitpick over the instant replay, I mean, Jake Wise, look at him just on the door of Connor O'Sully throughout that first outside zone. Connor O'Sully, I mean, that man is a pro, not being phased whatsoever. Jake Wise popping through the smoke, giving a little love tap, and I think that's what caused a slight correction from Jake Wise in the chase position, but able to maintain control. And Connor O'Sully, he is just weathering the storm that Jake Wise is bringing. Wow. Absolutely amazing. The drivers will make it back up to the start line. Jake Wise is going to lead Connor O'Sully. Connor O'Sully from Friendsville, Tennessee. All right. Jake Wise from Cleburne, Texas. This is absolutely amazing. Here we go. I'm shaking. Adrenaline's pumping. Looks like we're ready, locked and loaded. And this could be the finals. All right, send it. Arms up, arms down, and away they go. Who's going to be the Drift Challenge 2024 champion? Look at Jake Wise. Wow, he was just flying out of the gate, but Connor O'Sully reeled him back in as they make it through that first outside zone. Both drivers transitioning. Jake Wise is on rails as Connor O'Sully tries to dive back in the pocket. What an amazing job both drivers are doing as they make their way off the course. Whoa! Almost a collision. Give it up for Jake Wise and Connor O'Sully. Let them hear you. Absolutely amazing event as both these drivers have just fought blood, sweat, and tears and putting all that time and money into these vehicles, able to put on a show for you guys tonight. Hopefully we've made new drift fans. Hopefully we've inspired some of you drivers out there in the audience to come out next year. But what an amazing job as these drivers have just gone lap after lap, putting absolute torture on their vehicles. Run after run. I mean, the suspension has been taking a beating. Engines are taking a beating. Wow. I know both drivers are absolutely excited to be here. You know, first or second doesn't really matter. They're both winners in my book. But there can be only one. There can be only one. Judges have a winner. We'd like to pull those drivers up to the front for the right front and center, if possible. All right, give it up for these two drivers as they get out. And all right, give it up. No, you guys, come on, louder. Give it up for these drivers. Are you not entertained? What an amazing night for both of these drivers working their way through competition. right, just waiting for 1 second. All right, looks like we do have a winner, folks. We're going to pull these drivers right in front of you folks, in front of the grandstands here. What an amazing night. I hope we have some new drift fans. I hope we have some drivers that are going to come out next year with their builds and throw down with the big boys. I mean, we have everybody from grassroots drivers to pro drivers. That's what makes drifting here at the Drift Challenge at LS Fest so absolutely amazing, is that yes, you're battling against these guys that are world class and been driving for many years, but we've seen it time and time again. New drivers come out here, throw down, and it's been absolutely amazing to witness this firsthand. Those guys on our live stream, thank you so much for watching. We've just enjoyed being able to give you the play-by-play. We're going to get these three drivers out here, so we can give it up for the drivers. All right, give it up. I mean, an absolute stellar crowd here today. All these drivers have done an amazing job. Putting all that blood, sweat, and tears into their vehicles. I guess, just waiting for it. All right, it looks like we're ready to give out the awards. Okay, so we're going to start with third place, Mr. Dirk Stratton. Give it up for Dirk Stratton, taking home third place. Great job coming back this year. Now, next, okay, this is where you guys gotta give it your all. I'm gonna announce first place. The first place finisher of the Drift Challenge 2024 goes to Connor O'Sully. Connor O'Sully in RTS BMW taking home first. Jake Wise taking home second. What an amazing event. Give it up for Jake Wise. Jake the Ripper Wise taking out the previous champion, paving the way for the other drivers. Guys, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let's give them one last hand. Everybody give me a loud cheer for all these drivers. Louder! Absolutely amazing. What an amazing event. I mean, these three drivers are world class, beating those vehicles. I mean, I'll tell you what, I don't know a vehicle that can take much more abuse. I mean, Connor O'Sully's, he has two cars in the competition, so he definitely has his work cut out for him. But guys, thank you so much for coming here. Don't go anywhere. If you're here live, we're going right into the burnout competition next. We definitely want to thank Holley for doing an amazing job putting it's just a world-class event. I mean, one of the only drift events that is just centered around that LS power plant. There you go, Nick Swan. He's the man with the plan. I mean, this is the man that makes everything happen. Definitely big shout out to Nick Swan and the Holley Drift crew, putting all that hard work, making sure the track is dialed in clean every time we have an incident. But nonetheless, maybe we can get some celebratory donuts. What do you guys think? Oh, look at there, Connor and his family. Like I said, it's a family affair. Shout out to Connor's family. High fives all around. Hey, Connor, buddy, we want to see some donuts, man. Oh, he's. Oh, okay. There you go. What an amazing event. Couldn't have asked for more. All these drivers do an amazing job. We need to get them in the car. We want to see some more tire smoke. Burn off those tires, fellas. Get some donuts going on. Let's see some tandem donuts. Again, don't go anywhere. If you're here live, we're going to go right into the burnout competition. You can already see the staff clearing off all the code markers. What an amazing job. They're waiting there tonight. Connor O'Sully, well deserved. but I know he's going to be the man with the target on his back next week. Unfortunately, Jonathan Nerren able to navigate his way through the field pretty well, considering he was in a borrowed vehicle. And I do believe Jake Wise is first in Texas. Just adding more of them steering wheel trophies too. Here we go. This is what I wanted to see. The hugs. Love has been given. Now we have to burn off them tires. Let's get some tandem donuts in here. Got a lot of safety here, man. All right, Connor O'Sullivan in that RTS BMW. Let's see some donuts here. Come on, burn them up. Cheer them on. Maybe get. Oh, is this gonna be a three-way tandem donut? All right, here we go. Give it up for these three drivers. Dirk Stratton taking home third. Connor O'Sullivan taking home first. And Jake the Ripper Wise taking home second. What an amazing night it has been here at Holley LS Fest East 2024 Drift Challenge Championship. These three drivers have well-deserved this little victory donut as they make their way off the course and just ripping those tires. Absolutely amazing. Audience, you have been the best audience in LS Fest East history. Absolutely phenomenal. You guys, it really is what makes the event. That's what you guys hype these drivers. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for being here live. And like I said, don't go anywhere. We're going to go right into the burnout competition. I don't know if Chad has a microphone, but he's going to have to work his way over here. He will be our MC for the burnout competition. Those guys watching on the live stream, thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe again. Check us out, Drift Fish's YouTube page. Like, share, subscribe. Many interviews, a lot of podcasts on our YouTube page. There's a lot of live streams. Live streams. All right, give it up to Connor O'Sullivan. His trophy steering wheel. Nice photo op. Oh, man. He lost his cameraman. It's like we're already starting the burnout competition. Wants to stay for the run. Oh, which wiper works. Here I am, all by myself. Not all by myself. Timberfield Drift Sessions. We want to thank the live stream audience for coming and checking it out. We actually like, share, subscribe. Look for more live streams here from LS Fest. and we just couldn't be happier. You know, we've had some ups and downs and some unfortunate incidents. You know, third and fourth place battle didn't go his way as planned, but Dirk Stratton, congratulations, taking home third, well deserved. And then, of course, Jake Wise doing an amazing job, taking out Jonathan Nerren, able to move him up to the second spot, and, of course, Connor O'Sully. We can't thank Connor O'Sully enough for putting on an amazing show for the crowd here. And most of all, I thank you, the Drift Sessions crew. Thanks you guys on the live stream for tuning in, and we just look forward to many more years of your support. So you guys take care. We're going to go right into the burnout competition. So those of you guys that are here live, just hang tight. We're going to get some tires shredding. And those of you guys that are watching us on Drift Sessions YouTube, we're going to go ahead and end the stream. Again, thank you so much. Please like, share, subscribe, support us. Until then, good night.
Classic car owners, make your headlights over twice as bright with Holley Retro Bright LED headlights. A plug-in replacement for those dim halogen seal beams, Retro Bright maintains that classic look and lasts 6 times longer. Stay safe and click the link below to learn more. The #1 EFI conversion just got better. With 14 new features, all new electronics, and a complete ecosystem with display options, fuel systems, even transmission control, you can't go wrong with Sniper 2 EFI. To learn more about converting your engine to EFI, visit us at Holley.com.
Redesigned from the ground up, MSD's Ultra 6A boasts a significant size reduction, making it 60% smaller, 50% lighter, and 35% more efficient. Find out about MSD's latest products at Holley.com.